why do I choose my stories? Well, the simple answer to that, I guess, would be if you're a writer, if you're a storyteller, if you're a filmmaker, if you're someone, and if you're all those things, and you're someone who is very creative, you're someone who has a lot of vision, then you can tell a story, especially if you're writing a book or you're writing a script, more so, and you're writing a screenplay. You can tell a story that's huge. You know, you can tell a story the size of the Star Wars trilogy, or better yet, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, or some sort of trilogy out of Middle Earth somewhere. You can tell a huge story, and you can tell it well. But as far as getting that story transitioned to an actual film, that's another story, pun intended. You can sit down with a sheet of paper and you can write an amazing story, but if you intend to get that story made, or if you intend to get that film made, or make that film yourself, then you have to think about, okay, what can I get done with what I have, or what can I obtain to get this film made? So if you're an independent filmmaker like myself currently, or you're a filmmaker who has limited capabilities, or maybe you do have a lot of capabilities, or you have more than the average capabilities of your typical independent filmmaker. If you have a lot of capabilities as a filmmaker, then you can write a bigger story that has the potential to, you can write a bigger story and not really worry about the limitations of your set. I choose my stories kind of, I guess, out of three things. If I have to go right off the top of my head and say, first thing in my case would be, okay, I want to tell a story that's meaningful, but it's also entertaining. So meaningful and entertaining, I'm gonna put that as as two in one. And the second one is something that I would want to see, because I think it's really important to tell a story that is something that you would want. It's a movie that you would want to watch, or it's a book that you would want to read, because that's going to help your process of creating. You have to be interested in it, right? And you have to be interested in enough for it to not just be something you're trying to make money off of, or something you're trying to get other people to be interested in. Like, don't tell a story or make a film that's just something that you're trying to make for other people, but make it for yourself, something that you will be interested in watching, so it's going to be something that you will be interested in continuing to get made. And the third thing being something that you are capable within your resources of getting made. So I would say those three things right now, right off the top of my head, just based off my own experience so far and being an independent filmmaker. Those three things. For example, when I first decided to make some sort of film, some sort of short film, those are the three things that I consider when making and writing the full story. And if you've seen the short film, then you know that there wasn't a lot of places that we shot at. There wasn't a lot of actors in it. There wasn't all these action scenes. Everything we filmed within that was very, very doable. You want to write a story that you're capable of filming, and that thought process went into the full story. It also went into my other short films. But that's how I choose my stories. I always, it's one of the most important things is always going to be what the story means and what the story means to me. The same thought process went into the choice of my first feature film, which my main concern was telling a story that was really, really meaningful, And there's another topic of discussion that I'll get into later. You know, a lot of directors and filmmakers, they'll choose a specific genre to tell their stories. As far as like them deciding to make a full-length movie, they'll choose a specific genre because they feel like and know that audiences want to see something from that genre. But for me, my first choice was based off of, is this a story worth telling? And that's what I found in what I'm doing now, which is Operation Subscribe. But yeah, is it a story worth telling? That was my main focus. That was my main focus as far as my feature film. And when it came to my short films and making stuff like that, smaller projects like that, it was those three concerns. So yeah, that is my entry for today. I appreciate y'all watching this. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the work and checking me out. And thank you for giving me your time. It really does mean a lot. The support means a lot. And the viewership means a lot. The feedback means a lot. So thank you guys, and I will holler at you later.